You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Miriam and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Mixology After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Mixology After Show.
Hey. Remember that? We bringing it back. What up, AFTERBUZZers? What up? We thought this would be apropos. We're going to play a little 50 Cent in the club because this is the first episode, first show. First time ever. First of everything. We're going to do a lot of firsts today. Welcome to Mixology. I'm your host, Stephaune, and I have some beautiful co-hosts with me.
Oh, you are just sweet and full of sugar. Hi, I'm Miriam.
Hi, I'm Candice Buenrostro.
You see, she added that a little bit at the end. Y'all know, fellas. Y'all gonna start watching this just because what we do in the building after Mixology. Anyway, Mixology. I'm so excited about it. Finally, it has premiered, and I've been waiting on it. Shout out to my boy Craig Frank. Good job, buddy. Booked it. Episode 1. This is called Tom and Maya, which was I don't even know how to describe their connection. It was awkward. It was painful. It was a lot of different emotions.
He got schooled.
Yeah.
Several times in this episode, he got schooled.
Yeah.
And we find that he needed to, just based on the fact that he has not been out in the dating world for 8 years.
Since 2005.
Like, honey, it's 2014.
You got to change your clothes, change your
clothes, change your game. The approach nowadays is different than it was back in 2005.
Absolutely.
So he is as rusty as a rusty nail could possibly be.
Yeah, and he stuck out like a rusty nail or a sore thumb, as they say. But Cal and Bruce, those are his friends. They put him up to it.
They did. They had to rally him. You know, we find out that, his girlfriend or his fiance of 8 years dumps him. And he is just, he's mortified. He's devastated. He's
a
crying
mess
on the floor. Poor thing. Like, just a mess. And the fact that, they're trying to rally and pep talk him, which I love the pep talk that they gave him in this episode.
Yeah. But the girl, he tries to conquer couldn't be the most hardest woman to talk to.
Yeah.
Really, she wasn't having it.
I kind of feel like that's perfect because when you're trying to get back out there, you don't need somebody soft and easy.
No.
You needed somebody that's going to smack you and get you into shape. So I thought it was perfect for him. The pep talk, though,
It was
absolutely hilarious. Cal and Bruce, their energy together, I know we're going to love it for a long time throughout this series because they just go off of each other so quickly, and the wit is hilarious.
Absolutely. The writing is amazing as far as the banter between these three guys. And, first of all, Bruce, just a riot. He's like, I'm dirty and I get laid.
You're right. He's like I'm disgusting.
He's disgusting. And, the fact that they can encourage Tom to, peel himself off the floor and go out and get laid it's encouraging for poor little wimpy ass Tom.
What is that like from a women's perspective? What is that like seeing guys on the hunt, on the prowl like that?
I'm a total Maya.
Okay.
I'm a total Maya. I'm at the bar by myself. I'm not wanting to be bothered.
Really?
I'm having my drink. I'm waiting for my girl. And that's that. You have to be a strong personality and be a man to approach me. If you're like, oh, hell no. No.
You ain't having it.
Not having it.
I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but it depends on the day. I could be a Maya and I could be a little softy also, but...
You guys are like Maya and Liv then. Y'all will be kind of the two.
There you
the
go.
little tandem.
Yeah.
Maya and Liv in the building. It was terrible. It was devastating watching Tom get broken up with by his fiance, Laura was not having it.
No, first of all,
that was tough.
She was mean. She's like, I'm repulsed by you. You make me want to barf, and I really don't like your beaver face.
Oh, the beaver
We
face.
talked about my beaver face.
Which
I
is
thought we were
hilarious.
okay with that. I'm like, first of all, how could you say you want to marry a woman that says you look like a beaver?
Right. Oh,
And
man.
you'll have beaver babies.
Jeez. Beaver baby. I can't even imagine what that would look like.
It's almost as if he was abused by her, like mentally throughout the relationship. That's why he's a little.
Yeah. Which Maya calls him out. She's like, you're a little bitch.
Yeah.
He really is. And we see actually that this all stems from his childhood.
Mm-hmm.
His mother couldn't pick herself up. He spent his entire life trying to please her. Which ruined him for women for 10 years until he met Laura.
Right.
And then she ruined him some more.
Just crushed him.
Yeah.
But I think that happens to a lot of guys. You know, the role reversal happens. You know, once you get out there and you're kind of not living up to your balls, as they were talking about, getting some balls, you know, it kind of reverses. The woman just takes over.
Oh, you know, and I'll say this. It's because there can only be one of each. There can be a feminine and a masculine in the relationship.
In any relationship.
Yeah, and like, you know, if it was you and I, you could be the feminine,
You
I
trying to
could be
ask
the
me
masculine. We'll talk after the show.
Dang, girl, this is the first episode. We already dated. No, I'm kidding.
This is mixology after all. We're going to mix it up.
up.
But there has to be that balance, and there can't be two feminines and two masculines.
I agree.
Because then you're just fighting for control. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a masculine person, but I want to be feminine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's the let a man be a man. You take control of the situation. Like
that can be difficult for a woman like yourself.
it is. I have no patience. I'm like, so, Stephaune, you want to go out tonight?
Yeah,
That's just me. I'm
okay.
very aggressive in that regard. But overall, a woman like Maya definitely does want a man who's a man, and they say that in this episode. That, you know, she's one of 6 kids. All girls. Her dad hated girls. How mean was he pulling that icy pop from
and ate the whole thing.
Like, no regard.
Yeah.
And you know, just her backstory, which is what made her as strong as she is. You know, a basketball scholarship to a really great university. You know, she's mean to people, so she's a lawyer for a sports firm nonetheless. And then, you know, poor Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe. I'm a fan of Keyshawn, USC Trojan. You know, I couldn't believe how bitchy he became.
Well, he started crying after she broke up with him. He found the little man's
she punked
tiny
Keyshawn.
white.
How do you punk Keyshawn? Pro Bowler. This is it. I don't know.
Did. Well, you know, I mean, here he is. She's a beautiful woman. He's a successful athlete. She's very powerful. It's very attractive. That's very attractive.
And it's exactly what you said. She's the man in all her relationships. Like, she broke Keon's heart because he's like, oh, you're cheating on me? We've been together 6 months. She's like, yeah, 6 months. I'm sure you've cheated on me. And
she was totally the guy in that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, those are yours. Those are your underwear. Right?
And he's like, they're like this
leg.
big compared to his body.
He's like, dude, are you kidding?
He's like, I'm a beast. And are you dating, was it some tiny person?
Yeah, he's like, are you dating a really small man? Because Keyshawn is 6'5". He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Man. So that's going to be a nice little saga to watch. Unveil, Tom and Maya, Cal and Bruce, seeing them go back and forth. And if they find love, they're going to have to find something. But
I like how Cal, when they were giving him the pep talk before he walks up to Maya and, you know, she devastates him, how he's like, you need to rape and pillage her, but don't rape because rape's not good.
Right. He's like, you are a Viking.
Yes.
You rape, you pillage. Wait, no.
You conquer.
Don't do the first one. That's illegal.
That's not good. And then, of course, as they're like sitting there talking about just, you know, how it's almost like a Sex in the City and I'm a Miranda, and then they mix the Sex in the City with Friends and the Golden Girls.
Yeah. I was going Wizard of Oz. You went Golden Girls. That's perfect.
Because it's 4 women is what they have in mind. And when they said Dorothy, I was like, oh, that's what it has to be.
Yeah.
And so, but I like how they start kind of fishing for women in the bar, and they see, you know, Jessica, who we'll talk about in a second, the girl in the red dress.
Yeah.
Meet her sister. They see the waitress, Casey, walking by looking all cute. I didn't realize, like, when I watched it last night, I'm like, where do I know her from? And it's from Glee.
That's right.
Thank you, Roya, for saying that, for filling me in on that one. I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
but they start kind of scamming the room out, and
As
I
guys do.
love how Bruce is like, okay, the woman in flats, she's not here to get laid. The higher the heel, the looser she feels.
Girls who wear flats never are trying to get laid.
That's not necessarily true. I totally rock my flats. I just don't look as attractive in them.
Coming from a guy's standpoint, that is a rule. That is a rule. That can't eliminate a woman when you're talking in a club, setting.
In a club. What if she broke her ankle?
Well, too bad. She really ain't trying to get laid. She's hurt. You don't want the injured chick. Or Bruce might want the injured chick. Or Big Red. I want to call him Big Red because he calls himself Big
right?
Red.
He's so funny because he's like, you want a girl that breaks her heel.
At the end of the night, the drunken
broken heel girl. That's what you want to take home.
And he ends up going after that girl who threw up. She just threw up. Okay. Hey, miss. Excuse me.
That's mine for the taking.
I think a lot of people don't know is that this whole series is based on one night. For the whole show, the whole series. It's just the whole one night. It's going to pan out throughout the whole 8 episodes.
Which is, I like that though.
It's like a 24-esque.
Because, if I could make
That's really cool.
in the club one night, if I could remember every little detail, it would be more interesting.
Which means they're probably going to have to do a lot of flashing back and flashing forward and a bunch of different stuff because how else will we see everything develop and go?
Really excited. And a lot of people don't know this is a Ryan Seacrest production.
Yeah, I saw that at the end and I was like, cha-ching.
He's got his hands in everything. Smart man.
Mr. Moneybags, Ryan Seacrest.
Man probably does not sleep.
I love how for the most part he cast a lot of new faces. Some of them are, but most of them aren't recognizable, and I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly, kind of like a new Friends.
Yes. Yeah. Or happy endings. I really felt happy endings. Me too.
Oh, so sad that's gone. Anyway, back to Tom and Maya, Cal and Bruce, and it being the worst pickup of all time.
Well, you mentioned Jessica though, and Jessica is talking about. I love that Jessica said she only has 3 years left to find a guy who has a job, doesn't hate my kids, and wants to get married. And I felt like that's a hurry up offense that a lot of women are feeling.
It happens.
It does. I mean, a lot of women do feel that way.
Yeah.
But what we have to realize is women is 30 is the new 20, 40 is the new 30.
Sure.
And if you take care of yourself, then there's no rush.
Right.
But, her kids are getting older and, she wants companionship. And so
of course.
She goes and she finds a guy online who could possibly be a serial killer. Possibly. Actually, he turned out to be a little worse, I thought.
Right.
And, she's just, really into this guy. One, based on a picture, based on some chat conversations,
based on a picture that showed some genitals.
Yes, there was some sexting involved.
Yes.
Some sexting.
So she's gotten down to business already, and she likes what she sees.
He's cute, and she's seen his junk.
Yeah.
Life's good.
He walks in, and I guess that's her sister, right?
Yeah.
Who says, he looks like a Disney princess. Princess.
No, he's handsome, and he walked in a very...
He did have the glow, right?
And he has the British accent. That's
hot.
For most women, that's a panty dropper.
Right, right.
British, Australian.
I have to work on my accent.
French. Go Caribbean. It's cool.
Yeah, man, I must get my Caribbean accent on still. You understand? Big up.
Exactly.
Big up.
Sexy as all can be.
So he walks up and he throws up in the purse.
Oh.
Which should be a deal breaker automatic.
And it was. It was a deal breaker for
Was
Jessica.
it though? Oh, for Jessica, yes.
For Jessica, it was. Her sister was like, we could still give him a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Now, mind you, he's obviously having a bad day. And
sure.
he says, he's like, I'm sorry. I've been drunk all day. I found out that I lost, how much was it?
$17.3 million.
And then, of course, he realizes at that point, he's like, oh my God, that sounds really bad.
He's just, I need to walk away.
I need another drink is what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's like, I need another drink
yeah.
for sure. He's like, now that I just threw up, I feel better.
But he said 17.3 mil, and her sister was like, he could be the one.
Yeah.
Anybody that's dealing with that kind of money, winning or losing it, he's handling it. So,
or is he?
He's not managing well.
He's not doing well right now, but that could change tomorrow. He could bounce
change tomorrow.
back tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the stock market for you. But as gross as it was, I like how he grabs the purse, he throws up in it, then he closes it,
shakes it up,
and hands it back. She's just like,
Now imagine that becomes her brother-in-law. She'll never forget that moment for the rest of her life. Insane. That's the worst first impression I've ever seen, maybe.
It happens.
Really?
I'm sure.
Damn.
I'm not saying often or too many
All right,
people.
we got to get you off this online dating thing.
I don't do online dating.
Good.
No,
I don't know where this is happening at.
No
Okay.
online dating.
All right,
Not for me, at least.
Just when you said it happens, I don't know.
It does. I mean, if you have a story, a really bad first impression date story, I want to hear it.
You want to know?
We want to know. We want to know. You know, first of all, go to iTunes.
Yeah.
Download us, rate us 5 stars, please. Let us know what you think. You know, how do you feel that these characters are going? And, you know, have you seen a date that bad or worse?
Have you been on a date that bad or worse? We want to know, definitely. I agree. So make your voice heard,
Exactly.
please.
Go to iTunes, download us, rate us, comment. We want to hear about it. YouTube.
5s. Give us 5s.
Absolutely. Have a cool little app on your iPhone or Android
Yeah.
where you can go and organize, subscribe,
Do it all.
buzz when you're in the car in traffic.
Do it up.
Yeah.
So, really quickly, Dominic and Casey. Dominic being the bartender, Casey being the waitress.
I love this whole interaction.
Super cute Casey. She's so innocent, so young, so naive,
So impressionable.
so impressionable.
She reminds me of me when I first moved to LA years ago.
Oh.
Where you get tainted.
Or you get tainted. Anyway,
Well,
so,
just her whole mindset is just unrealistic, fairy tale-esque. Like, here I am dating the bartender, and you know what? He's too old for me.
he's like, I'm 34.
She's like, you know, you're going to be, you know,
Wheeling-
in your
wheeling-
scooter,
yeah,
wheeling around in
electric
your
scooter.
scooter. I'm like, my goodness, that's, I guess when you're that young,
Sure.
that's what you think.
Sure.
Not
How old
always
is she
the case.
in the show?
We're guessing
At
21
least
or
21.
under. Yeah.
19.
So like
she was coming off
maybe.
16.
Right.
She was coming off like she was 16. But, you know, it's the
But
fact.
you care about her. She's super cute. You're like, your heart goes out for her because everybody female wise has been there. I don't know.
Yes, she definitely, and she wants to have her adult breakup, and that's what it is. She wants to have her adult breakup, and, you know, it's not you, it's me.
Oh my goodness.
We can still be friends. And he's like, and his reaction is just classic. She's like, we need to break up. He's like, okay.
Yeah. Sure.
He's like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever's happening.
He's a
He's
bartender.
focused on what's happening at work.
But beyond that, as a bartender, he's probably getting
Laid left and right.
He's not just a bartender, he's a handsome man.
Yes.
So he's
getting it thrown at him.
definitely getting it thrown at him.
Yes.
And he's throwing it back.
I almost had a feeling at one point when he handed Tom the pen that maybe him and Maya hooked up at one point.
Ah.
It could be.
Because the look on her face was like, are you kidding me? And he was
Right.
like, yeah, here, have at it.
Have an enjoyment out of it.
I mean, I felt that there was something possibly there. And who knows? We'll see as the
As it
episodes
progresses.
by.
Yeah. I'm interested because I feel like they introduced about 10 characters to us really quickly. It's only a 30-minute show, which I'm like, dang, it's only a 30-minute show? Make it an hour.
I thought it was going to be an hour. But,
Yeah. Make it an hour. There's so much we want to know.
But that's how they'll spread it over, over time.
Sure. And they cliffhang us every week. We'll be sitting on the edges of our seats. I'm interested to see how these relationships are gonna go though. Because I feel like maybe a Dominic and a Maya will get together. I feel like we watched Liv, Maya's friend, hide her wedding ring as she was talking to Ron outside.
I didn't notice that she had a wedding ring on.
She kind of slid it to the
flipped it
side, like, I'm not married right now. I was
I
like,
mean, I was confused because she was like, I love you, but, let's watch, what was the show that she
Devious
watched?
Maids.
Devious Maids. Let's wait for me to watch Devious
watch
Maids.
Devious Maids
I love
without me.
you. And that's something that I would say to like my best friend or roommate.
oh.
So that's why I was like,
She's definitely talking to her husband
oh, if he's watching Devious Maids.
with her. He's
She's
role
got
reversal.
She's got the control.
Right.
She's been hanging out with Maya way too long.
Yeah, I watched Devious Maids once or twice because I had
Is
to.
that the one with the hot women?
They do have hot women in there.
That they're all
Latinas.
Hispanic?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah, I'll do whatever she was asking in that moment. But so she flips her ring around, and I was like, is she, because she's feeling Ron right off.
Hello.
She couldn't even talk. She was like dumbfounded.
He's like, can I have a piece of gum? She was like, I don't know how to do this.
I don't talk to British people.
What's happening? Did I already get in without trying?
I mean, he is a Disney prince after all.
Like I said, the British men have it easy. All they have to do is just speak, and women just,
That is so unfair. Black guys get advantage too, though, so I'm not really worried about it.
You just have to step up your game. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, step your game up.
Like Tom did tonight. Step up your game. Not in the best way. His efforts.
Give me your number, woman. That's my line. I love that. I love that he said that.
And then he's like, was that too much? Can I have your cellular?
And he backed out. Yeah, he said cellular. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think this is going to be hilarious for weeks to come.
I do too.
You have to do that pickup line and get back to us. Let us know how it goes.
The scream out?
Yeah.
I'll do it. That's totally up my alley. You have no idea. Give me your number, woman. Hashtag give me your number, woman. Totally up my alley. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
but I will say, I thought, going back to Casey and Dominic, her getting mad about, like, oh, are we okay with the breakup? And he's like, yeah, Cherie. She's like, who's Cherie?
He didn't even know her name.
Doesn't know her name.
He doesn't even know her name. And, he starts spitting out different names. And he's like, Carol? She's like, nobody's named Carol.
Since like
This
the
is
80s.
2013.
Yeah. It's funny because she went through like these levels of emotion. It was, I'm going to be strong and break up. And this is my adult breakup she wanted to have.
But then she turned 16
Didn't
again.
affect him. Yeah.
Then she turned 16
She's like,
again.
She comes back to make an excuse, like, can I have next Wednesday off? And just kind of stands there,
because
kind
you
of
still
cute.
work for, it's so funny. And then she like scampers out. She like tap danced out or something. It was really funny. She's super cute though.
Absolutely. And then we see at the end of the episode that they're doing it because they just cannot resist one another.
Of course.
That bad boy bartender.
Yeah. And she's the new hottie little waitress. You got to bang that out.
We all want what we can't have. And because
all
he
been
doesn't
there.
really care,
Yeah.
she wants him more. Bottom line.
True.
Bottom line.
That's the way it happens. That's the way it works in this world of mixology.
Yeah.
So we're going to be mixing it up for a couple weeks. This is the squad, so to speak. This is the crew, and we want y'all to stay with us. Mm-hmm. Keep watching. Obviously, ABC Mixology. I got my boy Craig Frank coming in. He said he wants to wait a couple episodes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be cool. Yeah. He's a very fun guy,
nice.
down-to-earth guy, so it should be awesome. But what should we do? Should we predict some things?
I think we should.
And now, your AfterBuzz
That's the prediction that I like. Because they have another one that's like, it doesn't have like the...
No spooky music?
Yeah, I'm like, that ain't predictions.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let me hear the other one.
Ready?
Have you heard this one?
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
That's it.
And then it's done. I was like, oh wait, I wasn't even ready. I'm not ready.
See?
I need a little...
You gotta get into the groove of things. We got our crystal balls here.
Our crystal mics.
Yes.
What do you guys got? I'm still pondering.
I predict hot British guy and what's her name?
Liv.
There's gonna be some I think some cheating going on.
Oh, you think she's gonna cheat on her man? Huh.
All right. What do I think? So yeah, I think she's definitely dropping her panties for that one.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes down though.
In the bathroom stall.
Yes. That'd be hot.
Bathroom
stall.
Listen, there ain't nothing hot about the bathroom stall.
No.
Speaking from experience. Honestly.
If the girl is hot enough and
you are drunk enough, you gotta have some intoxication happening.
It can't
Liquid
be any
courage.
bathroom stall.
Okay.
Like
fancy
if you're, what's that one place in Studio City?
Mobile gas station?
No. Definitely not at a mobile gas station where
No,
you're
don't
like,
do
this
that.
is gross. But like, is it Firefly?
Oh yeah. Okay.
They have the unisex
They do
bathroom.
have the unisex
it's a little
bathroom.
nice. You can kind of sneak in.
Sure.
It's hot.
So
Bend over.
You speaking my
handle it.
language. She's
So
speaking my
it's possible.
language.
You just have to choose the right place
Okay.
to be an exhibitionist like
I
that.
got it.
But
got it.
yeah, so I think that they're going to do it, or definitely get close to. There's going to be something there. I don't know, there was a look between Maya and Tom when she saw the excitement in his eyes from across the room that she found it a little endearing. I think she's gonna, because she's so used to dominating, I think she's gonna want to take him in as a puppy dog, although he's definitely like thinking this is my wife. Poor Tom. Poor Tom. So I think that, there may be some more interaction with them a little bit, but I definitely do think that there was something between her and Dominic the bartender.
Her and Dominic. I feel like Dominic can have anyone on the show.
And he probably will.
And or has.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I got you after this. I feel like Maya will get her heart broken in a lot of pieces, but I'm not sure if it's by Tom. Or maybe it is.
It won't be by Tom.
She's going to get her heart broken on this show. That's coming.
What goes around comes around.
Oh, yeah. This will be her first real actual breakdown, tears, the whole wop.
Huh.
I think it's going to happen to her.
Ooh, I'm not seeing that. Although, yes, it's possible.
Oh, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So y'all stay with us. Give us your predictions online. We would love them. I am Stephaune. You can look me up on Twitter at I am more fire because I'm caliente. That's for you. See, I speak a little Spanish.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Candy Buen, Candie, Buen, Buen.
You can find me on Twitter, Miriam L. Gonzalez, and on Instagram, Miriam G1, and Facebook, like my page. Comment.
Nice.
We'll be posting this there tomorrow.
Yes. All right, man. So thank y'all for watching Mixology. We out.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.